Well, today I wanted to talk about the importance of vibrating with love. And that seems like a really hippy dippy topic. We say vibrating with love. What does that mean? What is that exactly? Um, I think, especially right now, it's really important and to say right now, let's be real, there's always horrible things going on in our world. Sometimes they seem more so than others. Right now in our world, it seems like dire times, and it's really easy to come from a place of justified anger in everything we do, even if it feels like it's for the good. Say protests or striking up conversation with, and even if that is with people who are in agreement with you or whatever, but if it's something that is coming from a place of anger, be it justified or not, um, those ripples that you're sending out and the energy that we're putting in the world stays that. So on the flip side of that, if we can come from a place of love, um, and just even if it has nothing to do with the cause or topic at hand and may feel like it is pointless, it might feel that way, but it's really not. It's really not. We are all energy, we are all vibrations. And even if, say, in line at the grocery store, you strike up conversation with the person next to you, actually, like I did just a couple of hours ago with someone who very much had the opposite political opinions as myself, and was looking for an outlet to rage about what that's doing in our world and the gas prices, and it's this person's fault and that person's fault. Being able to take that and recognize that energy and flip it to something good, and to where by the end of the conversation we're laughing and joking and wishing each other a good day, despite the horrible gas prices. We did nothing to change those, but we both smiled about it. And then that energy that we've created, that positive attitude where, say, he was angry about the cost of filling up his tank and possibly goes home and takes that agitation out on his wife or his dog or whatever. I don't know his life, whoever he, or whatever his next interaction is. Instead of that, maybe coming home with a smile and sharing that instead. So it might not feel like we're doing anything, but the ripple effect that acting in positivity with everything we do, it really has a tremendous effect. We, even if we're in our own little space, the things that we're doing every little day, every day, are you interacting with the postman? Are you smiling? Are you angry? Or neutral? Whatever that is, whatever it is, that's what we're vibrating at. And so making that conscious choice, even when things seem dire and depressing, making a conscious choice to smile and create a positive interaction with whoever or however, or with yourself, for yourself. If you're just by yourself, instead of, and this is something I speak like with a lot of experience, I used to spend so much time in my own head, in my apartment, having these hypothetical conversations with people that disagree with me on a political level, people who have hurt my feelings, uh, whatever. I have been a crazy person, just generating this negative energy all around me, not realizing it, feeling like, oh, I'm venting. Well, I'm just venting. Well, first off, who am I venting to? My apartment? Great listener. But all I'm really doing is just generating that energy for myself to live in. But that is a ripple effect. And I guarantee anyone, whether FedEx came to my door and dropped off an Amazon package that day, that energy is getting picked up somehow, some way. And if we can just come from a place of positivity, I it makes such a huge difference. Nowadays, if FedEx comes to my door, you're probably going to hear me being ridiculously loud and singing and dancing around my apartment. Way better energy to put off than me ranting and having some hypothetical conversation with my dad, which I've spent way too much of my life doing. Let's be real. Um, Definitely need to make a change there. And now in understanding that ripple effect, that our energy, our heart song, whether it be positive, negative, or neutral, what that's sending out, it's powerful and it's important. And we can really make a difference, even if it feels like the things that we're upset about in our world are so above and beyond anything we can control. And in this case, they really, if we're upset about what's going on in our world, which is there's as an individual, there's really not a whole lot any of us can do on an individual level, but send love, whether that be getting together and meditating and praying um, for the Ukraine, for the world, or doing something positive, one little thing positive. Smile at a stranger, send out a card to a friend, sing a song, take a bath, do something good for yourself, treat yourself, get ice cream, coffee, whatever. Make yourself smile. That is going to have an effect that it is profound. What kind of ripples you can send out into the world with just those little things and surrounding yourself with positivity. So even in those times when we have a bad day or things are frustrating, and let's face it, this is life. We all have those moments, those times, multiple times in a day, but being able to pause, check yourself before reacting in a negative way, and try to imagine, well, what does this look like if I approach this with a vibration of love? And how am I going to react to this in love? And just sit back and see what happens with those ripples. See what sort of effects you might have on the world. And I think I'd be pleasantly surprised. So, yeah, that's all I really had to offer up on that.